What is going on, everyone? Sam here from Lake Pro Tackle. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Kicking it off, today's video, we're going to be talking about, before they go up on the website, these are the Studio Composite Paradox Parker rods, a specific lineup of rods designed for versatile use, as well as a couple that are very kind of made for certain items as well as techniques, but can be used many different ways. We're going to be talking about some of the really in-depth details of each of these rods, and this is going to be a series. So there'll be 6 different videos in this Paradox Parker series. Since we do have them in, I figured for the US market, since we're the only ones that actually carry the Studio Composite rods, let's go ahead and start putting out a lot more information about these rods as they come in. So there is a lot of demand, there's not a lot of supply, so these typically go out pretty quickly. But in case you're wondering and you want to know how this rod feels, as well as how it balances, that's what the purpose of this video is. So kicking it off, this is probably one of my favorite techniques, as well as just overall uses. This is a really good versatile rod. This one here specifically is going to be the Paradox Parker 6'4" NK, which is Neko rigs, and this is the Neko rig special rod. This is rated for PE braid #1, so that's basically 10-ish, 12-ish pound braided line, and an 8-pound monofilament as well. So really light line. It wants to have a thinner line, and you can definitely tell that as you look at this guide train. It's a lot smaller, very centric and really tapering guide train on this one, on the spinning model. And this is a lure rating of 1/4 ounce. So let's go ahead and talk about some applications for this rod. You know, being 6'4", and with all Paradox Parker rods, they are 2-pieced here. With all Paradox Parker rods, they're going to be 2-pieced. This rod specifically, being a Neko rig rod, it has a very good full parabolic bend up to the halfway point. So this rod bends extremely well. It is going to be great, especially for some of those bigger power finesse drop shot style Neko hooks that are typically a still pretty thin wire. However, if you are fishing around cover, given the option, something like a Ryogi talisman hook up to like a size 2/0 is going to be very comfortable on this rod. It has a lot of hidden power. Overall, the blank itself, I would call it like a medium, almost medium heavy. Like, it's not a very ultra heavy blank in the very back. This is going to be not indicative of a medium heavy power, but in this top section, it is very medium. It is very parabolic, which is great, especially for long casting distance, because you are either directly on the worm or using an O-ring or Neko hack or something like that. This rod loads really well. So on the backswing, it's going to load, and when you throw out there, it's going to be able to translate all of that energy, all that potential energy, into the actual energy used to throw out. Now, more specifics on this rod: it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guides plus a tip, so 9 guides overall. This blank is decently fast. I'm not going to call it a really just standard fast blank. It's kind of more like a moderate fast, because it has so much parabolic bend in the full part of the rod here. It is still decently slow compared to like a lot of American version of rods or spinning rods. Moving into the handle section here, it is absolutely beautiful. I love the smaller taper on this rod right here. It really holds in the hand extremely well. You don't have to hold it like a big block. The other portion of this is going to be the actual tightening portion of the reel seat as well. Very nice, high quality, again, carbon fiber. One thing that I might look for in some maybe future models or other models would be maybe lightening up this a little more, allowing a little bit more balance perhaps. Again, this rod is ultra light. Without a reel on it, the balance point is pretty far forward. So there is a good amount of balancing portion here, and it's really going to allow the reel to do a lot of the balancing to put it right on a center point. Now, a rod like this, you have 2 options. You can really go with something like in the Shimano lineup, a CI4 Plus frame, or you can go with the Core Solid frame. So there's really two different ways you can go about it depending on your preference. In terms of balance, it doesn't really matter too much. This rod does a great job of balancing itself. The other portion of this rod that I didn't mention yet that you might want to know about is going to be the butt section. It is going to be the carbon fiber piece with a foam butt here. So if you're putting your rod on the ground, you're not, scraping up the carbon fiber or anything like that. It is going to be on foam, which is really, really nice. I do enjoy that little aspect there. Going along with the blank, some really, really good applications. Obviously, the Neko rig up to like 1/4 ounce, as well as some moving baits. I've really discovered this rod is great at throwing really precise moving style baits, like an eye by eye shad, something like the eye by eye type 3. That one is really, really good. I think there's better rods for it. Obviously, usually having a little bit longer rod helps with a lot of the casting distance, but again, this rod does a great job of loading on the back and really unleashing all that potential energy into your cast, which is really, really incredible. So the next one we're going to talk about in another video is going to be the drop shot specific rod. And I'm going to go ahead, shut the camera off here. Thank you so much for watching, learning about the Studio Composite Paradox Parker 6'4" NK Neko rig special. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.